Assalamu alaikum. My name is Kim Abdullah Al Muhit. Today we are going to learn a very important but comparatively easier topic in the course of software engineering in CSE. The topics that we are going to discuss are software maintenance, software maintenance process model, software engineering, and the maintenance cost estimation. First, let's know about the software maintenance. Software maintenance is the process of modifying a software product after it has been delivered to the customer. The main purpose of this is to modify as well as to update the software application after the delivery to correct the faults as well as we can improve the performance. There are basically three types of software maintenance, which are corrective, adaptive, and perfective. In maintenance process model, we're going to have a look into two categories. The first model is preferred for project which involves small reworks where the code is changed directly and the changes are reflected in the relevant documents later. This maintenance process is graphically shown in figure 1, which is here. If we look at this figure, we can see that first we have to gather the requirement which we need to changes, then we have to analyze the change requirements, then we can devise the code changes strategies, and after that we can apply the code changes strategies to the old code, and then we will follow two steps where one in first we will update the documents and in other we will integrate and test. And in the second process model for software maintenance, this is preferred for projects where the amount of rework required is very significant. This maintenance process is graphically presented in figure 2 here. This is also called software reengineering as it has both reverse engineering and forward engineering. So first it will be reverse and then forward. So first there will be code, then we'll module the specification, then we'll design it, then the requirement specification will happen. And in forward engineering, the first there is required specification, and then we'll design it, and after that module specification, and finally it will be the coding part. Here it's the software engineering. As we already know, it is the process, two consecutive processes will happen. One is software reverse engineering and the software forward engineering as shown here. This topic is very important. It is the estimation of approximate maintenance cost. Every software need to approximate need to estimate the approximate maintenance cost. It is well known that maintenance efforts require about 60% of the total life cycle cost for a typical software product. However, the maintenance costs vary widely from one application domain to another. A very well-known scientist, Boehm, in 1981 proposed a formula for estimating maintenance cost as part of his COCOMO test estimation model, which we are going to learn in the later part of this video. Boehm's maintenance cost estimation is made in terms of quantity called the annual change traffic (ACT). Boehm defined ACT as the fraction of a software product source instruction which undergo change during a typical year, either through addition or deletion. To find out the estimation of approximate maintenance cost, we need to know some formula. And here ACT, which is annual change traffic, it will we have to find out this we have to add the klog. Klog is the thousands of lines of code with the deleted, and then you have to divide it with klog total. Here it said that klog added is the total kilolines of source code added during maintenance, and klog deleted is the total line of source code deleted during maintenance. Here the maintain after that we'll find the maintenance cost where by multiplying ACT with development cost. If we look at the exercise here, It said, first read it, let's read it first. Find the maintenance cost of a software product where there is a total of 55,000 lines of coding. During maintenance, 80,000 lines of coding was added and 3,500 lines of coding was deleted. Development cost of the project is also given here, which is 5 lakhs BDT. Now, if we try to solve this problem, we can see here that here is the solution of it. We can see here that um, the given part here is the line here. The total line of coding is 55,000, which we have to divide with 1,000 and we'll get the 55 kilog. And the added here was also given, which was 80 here. The 80 is added and then 35 is deleted. So let's go back there again. The added is here, 80,000 divided by 1,000, which is 80 kilo. Then the deleted we got. Also the development cost is given there, 5 lakh. Then first we have to find out the ACT, and uh, if we add this added and the deleted part, and then divide it with 55,000 kilo part, then we'll find the ACT here. And then to find the maintenance cost here, we have to multiply this ACT 1.5 that we got and the development cost which is given here, and finally this is the answer, which is 7,50,000 PDT. In the next video, we're going to have a look on the COCOMO model. Here we'll learn Boehm's definition of software project types, COCOMO, basic COCOMO, and then we'll try to find out the estimation of development effort and also the estimation of development time, and we'll practice one example. Boehm postulated that any software development project will be classified into these three categories, which are organic and semi-detached and embedded. In organic, what happens is when the team members are when the team members in organic, what happens is when the team members are very less in numbers and uh, very less in numbers, and all the members are experienced, then it is called organic. And in semi-detached, you will see that when there is both experienced and inexperienced staff, then it is called semi-detached. And embedded, which is very complicated, when it is strongly related to hardware which are complex, then it is said to be embedded. In COCOMO constructive model, which was proposed by Boehm, as we already know, in 1981. According to Boehm, software cost estimation should be done in three stages, which are basic COCOMO, intermediate COCOMO, and complete COCOMO. We're going to learn the basic COCOMO. In basic COCOMO, to find out the effort and TDEV is the development time. We will there are formulas where you can see that KLOC is the estimated size of the software product expressed in kilolines of kilo, and here A1 and B1 are the constant for each category of software products. And also TDEV is given, which is the estimated time to develop software, which will be expressed in months. And effort is the total effort required to develop the software product expressed in PM here. PM here is person months. Now for all these three categories, there are different formulas for development time as well as for uh, time development as well as for effort. So to find out the effort of organic, you can see that this is the formula. For semi-detached, this is the formula, and for embedded, this is the formula. These are the constants, as we already know, 2.4 A, B. These are the A's, these are the B's, and here for estimate development, and also there are three processes and also three formulas. Now, if we look at this example here, we can see that first read the question here, that assume that the size of an organic type of software product has been estimated to be 32,000 lines of source code. So it is already said that the type of the software product is organic here. Organic. So we can see that the type of the product here is organic. But in question, there will be different part, like it wouldn't be said that it's organic or uh, embedded or semi-detached. It can be said in some other ways, and then you have to find out whether it's organic or not. But in this question, it's already said here that it's organic, and the estimate lifetime is 3200. So it's easy. Assume that the average salary of the software engineers be rupees 15,000 per month. So average salary is already given, as well as for it could be given as average salary would not be given there, like there would be said 3 or 4 people there and their salaries are 10,000, 20,000, and then you need to find the average salary. But here also the average salary is already given, so it's quite easy here. So now we have to determine the effort required to develop the software product and the nominal development time. So from the basic COCOMO estimation formula for organic software, we know that the effort formula we already know. These are the constants A and B, and 32 kilog here, 32,000, and we have divided this with 1,000, and then we have got this 32 kilog, which now the answer is 91 pm. PM is person month. And then to find the nominal development find, we have to, this is 2.5 multiplied by 91, which is 91 is the effort here. As from the formula you can see the 2.5, and the effort will be multiplied with this to the power and constant, and then we find this month here, so which is 14 months. And then the cost required to develop the product will be funded by multiplying these two. This 14 months will be multiplied with this given average salary, which is 15,000, and finally if I found the answer of this 2,10,000. So this is the answer to determine for this. This is the answer of this question, and we have found out the cost required to develop the product. Hopefully you understand my lecture. Thank you for listening to this. Assalamu alaikum.